Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it.
That's pathetic. My butt was moving, though. I think my butt's bigger.
I think if you put in the effort, you could twerk.
No, I can. I know I
You
can.
have an ass.
But I think it's gotten bigger because of my stretching.
You know what I said yesterday?
But I know I can twerk
really
it.
Paid attention when I was talking about it. We need to bring back U.S. mail workers with giant donkey butts, with short shorts that are like, let me bring you my mail. Like that guy on TikTok with the huge ass who's gay.
Oh, I love him.
I love him. He needs to be a mailman.
I need all men's butts to look like that.
Juicy.
Yeah.
Big.
I'd motorboat that butt. And I hate butts are gross. Like that way. Like I'd eat his ass.
Well, okay. Men's butts are gross.
Yes, but I bet he douches and shit.
I think.
Is that what it's called for men?
Douches? Not
Douching?
shits.
What is it called?
Douching.
Is it called douching?
Yes.
When they take that thing up the asshole?
Yes.
To clean it out before they have sex?
Yes.
All right.
Which, okay,
I know things.
Guys, we're about to get intimate here.
Hey guys.
Are you ready? We're about to get
Welcome back to camp. We're at camp.
So we're going to get real intimate. We have to talk for a second about douching.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you something. Okay, we're about to get very intimate right now.
Do you douche?
I do anal. Because for whatever reason, I think
because I like it and it feels good.
I like it and it feels good. First 5 minutes, anal. Here's the thing though, and I've talked about this so many times with my husband. I hear so many horror stories from gay men because like 90% of my content that I watch is gay people because straight people suck ass. Oh wait, no, sorry. Me.
A bitch?
Not you.
I was like, I'm not straight.
I hate straight people and I am one.
You hate yourself? Oh.
Yeah.
No, you don't. That's a fucking lie.
Yeah. No, I love
It's
myself.
a fucking lie.
And I hear so many gay horror stories. You punch out the camera. You go, bye guys. That talk about horror stories of having like poo-poo caca on after doing, I have
getting that pudding.
Never douched my asshole a day in my life.
They're pudding pushers.
Never. That's disgusting. What is the title of this episode going to be? Butts.
Juicy and wet.
Poo-poo cacas. I have never douched a day in my life.
And really?
I've only
I've only poo-poo caca once.
My husband and I have been together for 7 years. I've obviously done this fun stuff before then. But not as much as I have with my husband because he's so accepting and loving.
We poo-poo caca all the time.
I've only had one time.
Really?
Where I was like, yes. But it was because I was having a lot of anxiety, a lot of bowel movements. And it wasn't even that bad. It was like... I just don't understand how these men just must be more gross than women are. Because I've asked my husband, I go, how many times have you looked down at your pee-pee and you're like, ew? And he's like, never. Never with you. And I was like, so what is the difference between their colons and mine? Because how come when I do that, and I do it a lot, nothing's there, no particles, but these gay men over here have to weed whack, okay? And then put like suction cups up there and like everything, hoping just a little speck doesn't come out. I'm like, I don't get it. It has to be men. Men just have to have dirtier assholes than women do. Because
they don't fucking wipe like we do either.
So Avery Woods, who's like one of my favorite creators, she also, like myself, is an anal girl. Because you guys, I hate to tell you, anal's not as horrible as you think it is. It's the men that make it horrible, not your body that makes it horrible. I'm sorry. You guys are like, oh my God, no, it sounds horrible. It sounds awful. No, it's because men don't know what they're doing because they're losers. If they did it correctly, like the gays do, it wouldn't be horrible. Anyway, but Avery talked about that.
The more you know.
And on Avery's podcast, she talked about it too. And she said the same thing. She's like, never had a poop problem, ever. And I don't douche. And I said, it has to be physical. I'm talking like science, anatomy.
Yeah.
It has to be men's bowels are just, for whatever reason, not cleaning up back there. Because I don't get it. I don't understand.
Well, okay, we don't have colons, right?
We do.
I thought only men had colons.
Pause. Keep talking, but I will do the research.
Well, I didn't think we had colons, so what if that has something to do with it? We weren't really taught anatomy, really, in my opinion, in school. I was like, this is the vagina, this is the penis. The penis goes in the vagina, and the penis explodes and there's a baby. And I was like, oh my God.
Yes, women have colons. The colon is a part of the large intestine, which is present in both men and women. The female colon is slightly longer than the male colon. It may have a different shape due to the presence of reproductive organs. So maybe that's it.
So wait, okay, sorry. Not here we are, learning moment for me.
No, learning moment for everybody.
What does the colon do? Oh my God, please stop. I know you can't help it, but also my brain can't help but saying please stop. I know you can't help it, but my brain's like, shut up.
The colon, did you guys know you were on a science podcast?
Hey guys.
An anatomy one. The colon, also known as the large intestine, plays a critical role in the digestive system. Its primary function includes absorption of water and electrolytes, processing and storing waste, production of vitamins, regulation of bowel movements, formation of stool. The colon extracts water from the waste, forming well-formed stool that is easy to pass, maintaining gut health. I think men are just disgusting.
It's got to just be where their colon is located somehow.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. But also, men are disgusting. They don't wipe their asses properly. I was listening to the Shane Dawson podcast. This was a long time ago.
The old school one?
No. Like, still like the same group, but it was earlier on. And they were talking about like wiping. Like, do you look when you wipe? And
yes.
I want to say Ryland said he doesn't. And Shane was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he was like, yeah, I don't. It was either that or was the opposite. It was one or the other. And one of them was like, so how do you know when you're done? They're like, I just know. And I'm like, no, you don't. Because sometimes when I think I'm done, I go back there and I'm like, oh, there's still something there.
Sometimes, and by sometimes I mean all the time, I will put toilet paper on my finger and I will push my finger just a little bit in there.
Because sometimes you have to.
Wipe it.
Yeah.
Because I will, if I don't do that, I will walk around and you get that feeling.
That itchy
ass feeling. And
it's gross.
And that makes me feel like I could have
makes
acne.
me feel filthy.
I could smell. If I have stinky, itchy ass, I think I'm homeless.
And then when I think somebody else has stinky, itchy ass, I'm like, you're disgusting.
The men on Reddit that are like, I don't wipe my ass fully because it's gay. It's like, pooping isn't gay, bro. You're gay.
Pooping's natural. My finger might slip. Yeah, and you might like it. So shut the fuck up.
Maybe the whole finger slips.
Oops.
This is the other thing. Why don't more men want to have anal?
Oops, I slipped and fell on a dick.
Why don't more men want to have anal? Scientifically, I'm not talking like socially fun, girly girl. Literally science, anatomy. That is where their gland is.
Doesn't
that
that
is
feel
like
better for
our
them?
clitoris, basically.
Yeah.
It's their clitoris. I do not understand why they automatically...
Or isn't their prostate down there
that's
too?
what it is. Their prostate. That's what it is.
Isn't it right between their asshole and their balls?
It's like in their...
If you massage there,
their butt.
it's fucking insane.
It's in their butt.
Okay, but
And
can you
it's like-
massage in between
And
too?
it's like this. It's literally... It's no joke. It's literally
It's like fingering.
fingering a woman internally.
Who would have thought?
in the
Me
butt.
just talking about douching, here we are.
Right. But it's reverse. And the fact that more men don't want... I've said this so many times. Men are so horny. There's so much... And again, scientifically, they have more horniness. They have testosterone built up, all this shit.
Yeah.
Why they don't want to fuck each other is beyond me. If you want to have sex all the time, go have sex with a dude. You all want to have sex, go have sex with each other. You'd have sex all the time.
They probably do though, and they just don't tell us.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah. The guy I follow on OF, he does like... Well, I don't think a lot of people ask him, like, we want to see you get penetrated.
He's like, okay.
But he's just like, you have to pay me a lot to see that.
Yeah.
But he does, anal with other people, but he also does jacking off things where he'll be like, these are some things you could do to your guy and see if he likes it.
Yep.
And those are very, again, for me as an asexual, when I watch this stuff, it's more fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Versus me being like, ooh, that's fucking
It's like
hot.
an anatomy class. You're like,
Literally,
tell me
when
more.
he's just like, if you rub here, this is where I feel it. Because for some reason, I like to know where
Other
men.
people are watching it like this, and you're watching it like,
I like got my glasses on. I'm taking notes.
Interesting. Tell me more.
There's some
You're in the comment section. You're like, can you tell me? Can I get a
Wait,
paper
so when
on
you
that?
take your middle finger, then your right pointer finger. Everyone in the comments is like, yes, daddy, line me up. Pour that on my face, dad. And I'm just like,
And you're like, tell me more about that. wait. Can you try that again? I didn't get that.
But it fascinates me when and it fascinates him. There's some videos he's done where he's like, I didn't even know that would feel that good.
Yeah.
Like they're even learning about themselves.
Men are truly, like, men don't realize how much they are missing out. Like, I feel as women, live in a world, because obviously we're used as like pieces of fucking meat. But through that process, luckily, I guess is the best way to say this, is we get to explore a lot more, because we're kind of technically almost like, I feel like sometimes forced to, because men just think we're just objects. So it's like, let's try everything.
Yeah.
Whereas men, they are not allowed to do that. They are not allowed to explore. It's like, nope, I jerk off and that's it. Nope, my pee-pee goes and that's it. Like, there's nothing else.
My pee-pee goes poo-poo caca.
It's either penetration or blowjobs, and that's it. Nothing else. And it's like, you guys, you're missing out on a critical part of your body.
When I see the content of his that's not like that standard shit, I'm like, oh, he does do that. Okay.
Yeah. It's so fascinating to me, because it's just like, I just don't understand why men are so, straight men, allegedly straight men, they are so sexual. But then the one thing that could give them the biggest pleasure of their life, they're like, no.
Which when you think about literal science of how our orgasm is like 10,000 times more deeper than a man's orgasm.
I can't.
Which blows my mind when women who repetitively have orgasms in sex, I'm like, you just had your 10th orgasm in like less than a minute.
And men can't do that.
How do you keep going?
It's crazy.
But men are one and done. They're like, oh my God. I can't
tell you how
a
many
break.
times I've told my husband, I go, I would pay money to feel what you feel and you feel what I feel. And in my head, his is just, and mine is like,
oh, it's insane, because it builds. It starts obviously in one area and then it just goes out through your whole body.
I don't think theirs does that. It could, but I just don't think it does.
I think theirs is like tip oriented.
I think it's literally 0 to 100. Theirs is just nothing. Ours is like, oh.
That's the thing too, when like, you know, the thing that I hate, I think it like, because when I watch his content and he's like, I'm so close, I'm like, shut the fuck up, no you're not.
Yeah.
Because when I was dating my one boyfriend, and we actually did stuff when I was a senior in high school into college, and he would be like, I'm so close, and I'd be like, oh my God, like fucking hurry up, my wrist hurts, I'm tired, like let's go, you're not fucking close, you fucking liar. Like that pisses me off, because he'd say that every time, I'm so close, and I'm like, but then when I watch his content and he's like, I want it to last longer though, I want to feel this feeling longer.
Right, they want to like blue balls it a little bit.
I'm like, okay, but also like fucking hurry up. Like,
oh, thank God my husband doesn't do that. I know when my husband's about to like have a happy ending here. He's not trying to fuck around with me.
It just fascinates me though.
This feels good. There's like, this feels good, like vibes, you know? Because like, obviously, who doesn't love getting their dick sucked, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then there's like, oh, this is like about to happen.
And here it comes.
And that's when I know to like put on my A game, because I'm like, we're getting to the end here. Thank God he's not like a manipulative fucking loser. He's like, no, I'm not wasting your time. Like, I'm going to let you know when it's go time and when it's not, you know? And I appreciate that. Thanks, babe. Me, on the other hand, I'm like, I don't know, left, right, center. Some days, yeah, some days no. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Anyway, what I really wanted to talk about was not this, and I'm going to have to put X-rated so hard on this episode.
Oh, God.
Oh, plain. Is I wanted to talk about the woman who fell in love with her therapist. Did you watch the TikToks I sent you?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Wait, I saw the blender, but that's all I've seen.
Thank God you finally watched that.
I watched that last night.
I've said that so many times, and I'm like, you don't know about Asplendo?
And he was like, why'd you say it like that? And he's like, what do you mean? I said blender. And he was like, no, you said blender.
Like a little boy.
Yeah.
And he was like, what?
And I put that shit in a blender.
It's like having a stroke. It's like blender.
And it doesn't even...
The basement yard, guys. The basement yard.
It doesn't even remember. Mind you, was that that had to be a new episode, because I didn't know that what's his face would be on it.
No, so that wasn't even an episode of the basement yard. That was Joe's like Santa Gato Studios, and they were doing a spelling bee, I think it was.
So that's old.
This is old. That's old.
So that just came out of the woodworks?
That was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So when you didn't know what I was saying, I was like, oh, you've never seen that.
No.
And it's like, yeah, Asplendo.
Asplendo.
Asplendo. So that's going to be our new hyperfixation.
Okay.
So there's a woman right now currently on the internet. Okay. Mm-hmm. She's in her, like, I think late 30s, I want to say early 40s. And she went on the internet and she said that she fell in love with her therapist. So, of course, people were like, what?
I mean, I loved my therapist.
No. You weren't in love with him, right, though?
I mean, I loved
like,
him.
Like, sexually?
No.
Okay, that's what we're talking about.
But he was my type, for sure. I was like, if you weren't married...
Right.
Would you?
Which, I will say, to be fair, it is common to fall in love with your therapist.
Because they get you.
But... They get you because they're being paid to get you.
Correct.
That's the problem, is that you should understand.
But I'll pay you to be in love with me.
To be in love with me. So this woman comes on the internet and says all this BS, okay? Mind you, this is 10 TikToks before she even gets into the actual story about what happened, which I haven't even gotten into yet. I'm going to make a separate video on my channel about that. Okay? Go to my channel. Plug.
This is just no hitting me. I'm warning you.
Perfect. But she basically comes out and says that she had so for a while,
lobotomy.
she was on ADHD medication, got off of it,
okay,
and was like, I think I need to go back on it. I really need some help and support.
Okay.
She started reading this book.
Get it, sis.
And in this, I know. She started reading this book, and in this book, it basically said people with ADHD really need to consider being on medication. It's kind of the only way to help that, which I completely agree with that. I don't truly believe to live a happy, fulfilled life, you can have full-blown ADHD. I'm not talking about, I have ADHD. No. Diagnosable
that's what they do.
ADHD. A doctor has diagnosed you, not because you forgot something or you're being a loopy-loo. Like, you legitimately have it.
Yeah.
If you have diagnosable ADHD, that you should be on medications, and I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
So she was like, I'm going to go back on them. So she did. So what people are not understanding is that, but they're understanding now.
Okay.
There is a difference between a psychologist, a psychologist. I hope I'm saying this right. Psychologist, like a psychiatric doctor, and a therapist. There's 3 different things.
100%.
A psychiatrist is someone that normally is not a therapist.
They work with the psyche.
They do med management.
Yes.
So it's more medical based, not social mental health based.
No.
So usually what happens is a psychiatrist only naturally usually sees you for 30 minutes every month, every 3 months maybe, to literally just make sure your medication's working.
Okay.
That's it. The way that this woman is talking, Megan, you would have fucking thought they were in a full-blown goddamn relationship and that she sees him every other week. It's baby reindeer vibes. It's
Ew.
Megan, it's scary.
That show is terrifying.
It's kind of freaky and kind of weird listening to her. And she...
Coca?
Nuts? Coca?
ADHD.
Yeah, literally. When you're diagnosed with ADHD. And she's basically like... He was in love with me. He kind of egged me on. He was a predator. He groomed me. All this shit. And then the more she describes what actually happens, she backtalks herself 100 times. And people are like, wait a minute. She's like, well, the first time I met him, I had a 90-minute induction, introduction thing. And people are like, yep, that's what happens when you have a provider for the first time. Mm-hmm. And she's like, we were there for 90 minutes. We talked about everything, my life, everything that's been going on, all the traumas I've been in. And people are like, yeah,
that's what you do to get a base.
That's what happens
to feel out if it's gonna work or not.
And she's like, and then he diagnosed me with 2 other things, and basically we went from there. And I started taking my medication, and people are like, yeah, sweetie, that's how it goes. Then she proceeds to say that she does have a therapist. She has other doctors and providers that she's with, and then continues to keep complaining about how he every time I would tell him about how I was feeling or what was going on, he would kind of not say anything, kind of not stop me from talking, not doing this. And it's because that's not his job. Yeah, that's not his job.
He's there to listen.
She then proceeds to say that she tells him straight up, I've been having dreams about you. I think I'm in love with you. I'm attracted to you, blah, 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 blah. And he basically he's like, oh, okay. And doesn't really add on to it, doesn't really continue the conversation, kind of just lets it be. She interprets that as he also loves her.
He's in love with me.
He's in love with me. He's playing a game with me. And at no point did he go, that's inappropriate. You can't be my patient anymore. And it's well, because that's, again, not his job. His job is not to have discussions like that. His job is to go, does your medication work, yes or no, and leave you the hell alone.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, he was obsessed with me. And every time he talked to me, he used me. And he used me as a vessel, essentially, to get off what he needed because he didn't want to be in relationships. And the reason why he didn't want relationships is because he had me to talk to, blah, 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 blah. Now, wouldn't you think...
What the fuck?
Megan, I'm not even to the part where she's actually describing in depth what happened. This is just 10
Cliff Notes.
10 TikToks of bullshit.
Okay.
So then she said, so this is the part where I'm like, this is total bullshit. Okay. And let me just preface with, I always try my hardest to believe women first before judging them. Because
we're just victims in general.
Because we're victims in general. Unfortunately, that's the world we live in. So at first I listened to all this and I'm like, let me watch a couple things. Let me really suss this out to see if if something's really not making sense.
Yeah.
This is where the biggest red flag came in for me. And again, mind you, I'm not even to the meat and potatoes part that I haven't even listened to yet. This is just the pregame shit of her baiting everybody to listen to her.
Get the views.
If you were obsessed with somebody, okay, and you were emotionally involved, wanted to be with them, wanted to be around them, okay? Mm-hmm. You would think you'd want to be around them more than once a month, right?
Correct.
This man only saw her once a month for 30 minutes. That's it.
But did she ever obsessively like email him and shit, or?
Allegedly. There was some
she did
emails
or didn't?
of some sort, I guess.
Okay.
But again, I'm not at the meat and potatoes part, so I don't know that part yet.
Yeah.
But you would think if he really wanted to be with her, also, all of these appointments, guess what they were? None of them were in person. All on Zoom.
Oh, of course.
So please explain to me how, if this man is so fucking obsessed with you, how he never saw you in person, never extended past those 30 minutes, never tried to see you more often, never tried to add appointments on, only saw you when you needed your med management appointment.
Yeah.
How is he obsessed with you?
He's just doing his job.
He's doing his job. And then apparently, I haven't seen these parts yet, but apparently she says his name on TikTok. And you know what's sad and depressing? And I don't usually take men's sides, okay? He can't say anything because it's a HIPAA violation.
That's true.
So he can't even give his side of the story because it's her medical information that he cannot talk about, which is so disturbing to me. And then on top of that, allegedly, again, And then this is the last thing that's bothering me before it even got to the meat and potatoes that I don't know about yet. This is the last thing that bothers me is allegedly people have found out who this man is, and he allegedly is a person of color, and he's possibly an immigrant.
Great.
So people are losing it.
So they're like, deport him.
No, the opposite. They're like, you're gonna get this man fucking deported.
Oh, okay, good.
Because of this BS you're spewing out to people.
Is she a white woman?
She is, Megan.
She's fucking Karen.
Megan, that's the vibe people are getting. And so, okay, now to keep it, now to make it a little bit lighter.
Oh, she's sweet but a psycho.
Now to make it a little bit lighter though about it, people are starting to put TikToks out where they're like, I think my UPS man's in love with me. It was raining the other day. He brought the package up to the door. What the fuck is up with that?
And he rang my doorbell.
He told me, have a good day. And people are like doing iterations of that. And I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty funny.
He said, is your name Sarah? And she was like, oh my God, yeah. He's like, here's your package.
How do you know my name?
Yeah, like,
what?
How do you know where I live? How are you here right now?
Wait a minute. And so people are doing iterations of that. And I'm not gonna lie, as someone who's extremely sarcastic.
No, but that one's funny. Because then she's probably like, he got this for me.
No, Meg.
When she ordered it.
Megan, it gets worse. So now she's doing lives.
Stop.
Meg, it's bad. I'm not watching the lives, but I'm watching clips from the lives. Megan, two of them I had to tell you about. First one, she goes, I had a conversation with God. And God told me that I needed to make TikToks about my story.
Is this where we're at right now?
I said, get off the internet.
Why has nobody obsessively blocked her
Megan,
and reported her?
She talks about having other medical professionals as best friends.
This is called defamation.
She says she has a doctor that's a best friend of hers. She also said, and this is what I think is what actually is happening, I think she has an addiction to medical professionals falling in love with them, because she said that she had a emergency medication doctor that dropped her because she says, again, don't know if this is true, but she says dropped her so that way 2 years after, because that's how long time, that's I think like legally how much time you have to have in between patients in order to have like a personal relationship with them, because shit happens. You have to wait 2 years, and allegedly, according to her, this emergency medicine doctor dropped her so that way he could wait 2 years to be with her forever. I think she's addicted to medical professionals. That's what I think is happening. Then she brings up Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
No, leave them alone.
So she apparently has a massive obsession with Travis Kelce and has for years before Taylor ever existed. Shit. So when Taylor and Travis started dating, her mother called her up and said, Are you okay? And she goes, why? What's wrong? And she goes, do you see that Travis is with Taylor? I mean, you love Travis. And starts talking like she dated Travis in another life or some shit like that. And she's
So
like,
her mom is a problem as well.
yes. And she said she did admit that she has family trauma, she has relationship trauma, and she has some other type of trauma.
All the trees.
She has all the traumas. And she was like, no, Mom, it's fine. We love Taylor. Taylor's the best. Like, I love that for them. Like, it's not a big deal. It's fine. He can date her. He can date her. You don't know him.
She doesn't need your permission, bitch.
You don't know him. Megan, it's fucking creepy.
wild.
I sent you
scared.
I sent you the first video.
I'm in danger.
Somebody help. So I sent you the first video. You just need to watch it. Okay. It's not that bad. It's pretty quick overall. But then I'm talking to one of my followers who I love, Jalissa, shout out. You're the best. She just got laid off. If anybody can support anybody.
What the fuck?
I love Jalissa so much and I'm so bummed out right now. I wish I had Bill.
Boo getting laid off.
I wish it was and she's a nurse.
Wait, what?
I know.
How? Don't they need them?
That's what I said.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Don't they need you?
Yeah, like,
she's an emergency room nurse.
How do they not need you?
I don't know. And I feel so bad for her. But I'm talking to her about this whole situation. And I'm like, girl. So she's like, I don't want to watch this. Can you watch it? And she goes, you don't have to. But she's like, can you watch it? And then you just tell me how everything goes. I go, yeah, cool. I was going to do it anyway. So I'm making all these notes. I get through 2 pages of notes. Okay. And this woman goes, okay, here's the real story about how I fell in love with my therapist. I go, wait a minute. I've been here for 12 videos and you haven't even told me the full fucking story yet. I was like, what a waste of my life. I'm going to continue to write notes. And I'm going to report to Jalissa. Shout out to my girl, Jalissa. Love you.
Shit.
It's so freaking funny.
Sorry if you heard that.
So funny.
He's so funny.
But now I have to watch the real shit now. And it's so annoying. She's Looney Tunes.
That scares me when I see stuff like that about how people can actually be. But it also fascinates me because people are fucking fascinating, but they're also terrifying.
Which is why I want to keep watching it because I want to I want to see where she kind of contradicts herself because in just the first videos I was watching, I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense what you're saying. There's a guy that I follow who literally used to be a licensed therapist, but now he reacts. He's a YouTuber. Love that. Love the pipeline.
But he reacts to like Love Island. He reacts to Love Is Blind.
I love
because he can read people socially. Yeah. So he'll be like, "Oh, I think this is why she did this."
He's probably gonna do a video on this.
But that's what I hope he does because that's fucking fascinating. And I wonder if he's ever had an occurrence like that where he could be like, one time at band camp.
My first red flag watching this whole thing was, you have 3 mental health providers. In my opinion, not a professional, but in my opinion, if you have 3 mental health professionals helping you, clearly there's something more than just ADHD.
Oh, 100%.
If you have a psychiatrist, a therapist, all this shit, my thought process would be clearly there's something more than ADHD because I've only had one therapist my whole life. And I'm talking about like not the same therapist, but like one at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never had multiple therapists or multiple psychiatrists or multiple this, whatever.
Yeah, you've
I've only
just
had
done therapy.
one.
Yeah.
And it was for anxiety and ADHD and that's it. You're telling me that you have currently 3 providers this whole time this is going on.
And do they not converse with each other?
That's my other thing. Don't they talk to each other? Is your therapist a piece of shit?
Hey, Sarah told me that she's in love with me. Has she said that to you yet?
Well, apparently she's been talking negatively about her therapist because her therapist is a woman. And so people think that...
So she's sexist.
People think that because she can't manipulate the therapist to be in love with her because she's a woman and she's not gay, obviously, that's why she doesn't like the female provider. But then also, I'm sorry, you have an emergency medicine provider? That's not a red flag to people? Why do you have an emergency medicine provider?
Okay, also not to be that bitch, but I'm going to say this, and it is what it is. Why is she not in a facility?
I want to know, why do you keep admitting that you have friends who are doctors and none of them seem to give a fuck about you?
She obviously has issues that need, I don't want to say, you know what I mean?
This is the thing. I agree with you, though. I'm very tiptoe because this is my other thing. Once you put shit on the internet, it's forever.
Yeah, like she obviously has some things going on that need help.
She could hurt herself from this.
She could hurt somebody else. Mm-hmm. She could be one of those people that gets so obsessed with somebody and then if I can't have you, no one can.
Megan, I forgot the best part of this whole story.
Oh God.
She has been using ChatGPT to get help for her.
Should I tell Johnny that I love him?
She named him Henry.
Why'd she name him Henry?
I don't know, but she named her jet. And she goes, I understand that AI is an environmental problem, but guess what? You know what else is an environmental problem? Flying your plane, eating meat, okay? So
driving your car.
So I'm not going to stop using AI. So stop sending me messages. I'm not reading them. And I was like, that's not the problem with the AI, honey. The problem with the AI is you're using, and even AI.
Well, it is an environmental issue.
Even AI, she admits, even AI said to her, this sounds like an innocent situation of transference, and that just end it and you'd be fine. Even Henry was like, get a life, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
it's crazy.
If a robot can tell you that, honey.
It's wild to me. And it's like, girl, you just didn't get what you wanted. People are definitely giving the Karen. They think there's a Karen. I think that it's not a Karen situation. I think this woman has an actual.
Well, at the beginning, that's how it started to me. But now that I know more, I'm like,
Yeah.
I think she really needs to just be.
I think she has a mental health problem, and I think she
needs help.
I think she has an obsession. Again, I'm not a doctor. I don't fucking know anything. I just know my own mental craziness. I think that she has a fetish of some sort, an obsession with medical professionals.
I just think she could be dangerous. So.
I think if her therapist or anybody is watching this, not me, like her.
Hey guys, if you're watching this,
please, we want to interview you.
Get her help.
Get her help. Oh, the other thing is, she said one time she was on a Zoom and she was wearing these tortoiseshell glasses,
and then he walked in naked.
Yes, and he whipped his penis out. And he loves anal. It's crazy. Full circle.
And he did the helicopter.
He went. Oh, what are people doing right now? Working? Did you see that?
Stop.
Working?
And Renee Rapp talked about.
And these men are like,
stop. That's disgusting.
Anyway, so she had these tortoiseshell glasses on, and I guess he was like, "Oh, those look really nice on you." Like,
and she was like, "Oh my god, he's in love with me. He's in love with me."
Megan, he did. She did. And now, guess what she's doing? Wearing the tortoiseshell glasses in the videos, hoping he sees them. I'm not making this up. This is real.
I know, and that's why I'm mad and I hate this.
Sick. And I'm gonna keep watching it. It's sickening. So anyway, that's what I want to talk about.
That's today's. We're talking about anal and being obsessed with your therapist.
What's the difference?
Oh shit, man, that's a lot to take in.
I know.
That's terrifying.
We did it. Megan, we did it.
We did a podcast at camp
last night.
The sun is going down.
The time.
Let's show you the lake.
Work it. Oh yeah, show the lake.
Hold on. Fuck. Okay. La da 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 da.
This is a lake.
Wait, you weren't even in the shot.
This is the lake.
As you fall back into the lake.
I just death drop into the lake.
It looks so much brighter out on here than it does in real life.
That's a good thing though. We want it to do that.
Know.
The swamp thing comes out of the water.
But this is the lake. Welcome.
We're not showing the house because,
the lake.
Again, I'm gatekeeping this house.
Okay.
You're not coming to see it. You're not taking up the times. You're not taking it up. It's not happening.
Oh, shit.
I love you guys, though. Our 11 fans. Hey, Shelby. Love ya.
Hey, Shelbster.
Hey, Shelbster. #1 fan.
All right.
But I love you guys. Follow us, like us, share us. And as always, support LGBTQIA businesses because they need you now more than ever, especially trans businesses. Love you.
Love you guys. Bye.
Don't support ICE. They suck.
Goodbye. What? Who are we not supporting?
ICE.
Oh, ICE sucks, bitch.